History with these leads changed history. It fed one of history's longest lasting monopolies, silk. Silk comes from silkworms, and silkworms eat almost nothing but mulberry leaves like this one. As a kid growing up in Australia, we used to keep silkworms in a shoebox and we'd feed them mulberry leaves every day. Years later, I visited a silk farm in Asia and I saw how silk was actually made. I've been fascinated by the story ever since. Around 2700 BC, according to Chinese tradition, the Chinese discovered how to produce silk. They guarded that secret so fiercely that for almost 2000 years, no one else knew how to make it. Long before patents, copyrights, and trademarks, China had arguably what was the world's first great piece of intellectual property. Silk was unlike anything else on earth. It was light, incredibly strong, beautiful, and highly prized by kings and emperors and wealthy traders. China understood something that businesses still understand today. If you have a unique product, you need to protect it. The secret of silk production was treated as a matter of national security. Exporting silkworms, their eggs, or even the knowledge of how to produce them was reportedly punishable by death. This was one of the world's most valuable industrial secrets. It also gave its name to one of history's greatest trading routes, the Silk Road, a network of trade routes stretching more than 6,000 kilometers from China through Central Asia and onto Europe. In many ways, the Silk Road was like the internet of the ancient world. Of course, every monopoly eventually comes to an end. And around about 500 AD, according to best-known historical accounts, two monks secretly smuggled silkworm eggs out of China, hidden inside hollow bamboo. China's monopoly was finally broken. And as silk production spread across Asia and into Europe, competition increased, and so prices gradually came down. The silkworm hasn't changed. The economics changed. Now, people often ask why we don't use, say, spider silk instead. Spider silk is stronger. The answer is economics. If you keep lots and lots of them together, they tend to eat each other. Silkworms, on the other hand, can be farmed by the thousands. Sometimes the technically best solution isn't actually the best commercial solution. Even today, scientists are studying silk for medical implants, biodegradable stitches, and advanced materials. To me, though, the biggest lesson isn't about biology. It's about business. Innovation creates wealth. Protecting intellectual property creates competitive advantage, and eventually competitors catch up. Monopolies rarely last forever. And to think, one of history's greatest trading empires depended on a tiny caterpillar that only eats the leaves of this tree.